Hey, awesomes. All right, so I'm back to talk to you about the rhetorical analysis revision checklist. And we spoke about this, or I spoke about this a little bit last week. So kind of decided to put these videos out as I'm getting back your feedback to you. All right, almost done. But as you start to see your feedback, if I give you like in the paragraph revision chart, if I said something along the lines of, okay, we need to work by sentence variation, right? Or we need to look at some paragraph revision, or you got some repetition, or excuse me, you got something going on very specific with your sentences. Use that one. If I leave feedback along the lines of, I think we're missing, all right, I think you're missing, so something's missing in the introduction, right? So you'll see that on the rubric as I grade. So this is a good chart to let you go through and say, okay, in the introduction, all right, did I introduce the topic and the context, right? Did I state the purpose of my essay? In this essay, I will explore, all right? And did I introduce or foreshadow my evaluative claim? I argue that, boom, right? I'm looking for those types of key phrases or lead-in phrases in your introduction, right? Summary, rhetorical, situation, and purpose. So, did we summarize the article? Did we describe the author's rhetorical situation and purpose? And then the analysis section are more about different of these body paragraphs, right? Did I discuss and identify the main types of arguments? Did I say whether this was a causal? Is it a cause and effect? Is it an evaluative one? Is it an argument from definition? Is it a proposal argument? Is it a rebuttal? Remember that types of argument handout and video that we discussed a couple of weeks ago. Ethos. Did we identify and describe the author's ethos, the credibility? Did we identify and describe the author's use of pathos? And did we at least identify at least one specific emotion? Can't just say emotion, or can't just say, hey, there's pathos. What is the emotion that the author was trying to elicit out of the audience? Logos. Did we identify and describe the author's use of logos or logic? And did we at least one logical fallacy used in the article? Okay. And then did we develop our evaluative claim about the article? Right. And here again, you can see the types of argument handout for an evaluative claim. So an evaluative claim is going to make a statement based on a set of criteria. So our criteria here is the use of how well do they use the argument, they have ethos, they have pathos, they have logos. How does that tie in with the rhetorical situation? Did we feel overall that the author was effective? Were they successful in proffering their argument? So if they were arguing, so if their argument type was a cause and effect, do we feel evaluatively that they were successful in completing that? Did they have the ethos, the pathos, the logos? Did even if they had a logical fallacy, did that necessarily break down their argument? Were they still overall successful? Did they still come across as making a good point based on our criteria of ethos, pathos, logos? And then don't forget your essay title. So we can check this here. So we kind of want to think about it. Give me a little bit more of an idea other than just the title of the article that you are analyzing. Think about how it kind of fits into the context and the rhetorical situation. So think about this one here. It's like playing the logic game, an analysis of logos in Edward Wilson's Apocalypse Now, right? So here the student is really looking at saying, okay, there's a lot of line. I remember this particular paper too. There's a lot of logos in there, right? And the person that was writing the article was talking about Apocalypse Now. So he kind of took a spin on that. And since his paper was going to be mostly about logos, he thought, okay, this is an interesting way to talk about this particular article and kind of foreshadow that, already when you read this article, it's going to be a lot about logos. So think about your title. I prefer an original title. So if you get a feedback like that, that something's missing, or you need to check your title or something in the introduction. Then as you get that feedback, you can go through here and go, okay, did I do these 3 things? Okay, check, right? Do I address these 2 things? Check, right? In the analysis, check, right? Checklist, okay? All right, not to oversimplify, but anyway. All right, so that's it for the checklist. So if you get something back like that, then this hopefully will help you through your revision process. All right, guys, stay safe, stay awesome. Bye.